Ah, yes, the universe's court jester is back. Now, I had forgotten about this because it's not a good deal, but I was able to buy on that Obama phone. One guy called it an Obama phone. Um, 250 minutes for $5, which it's much better to buy unlimited minutes for $15, unless you have to buy unlimited minutes repeatedly because they're limited. So um, I'm like, cool, but I did not think of this until late in the day because my sleep is messed up, so I didn't wake up until nearly 2 o'clock. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, wait a minute, yeah, there's like a $5 option on there because what happens is when you use up an option, like say you pay $15 for unlimited minutes, it becomes grayed out and you can't use it no more. So the next one I had to use was $20. The next one I had to use would either be 25 or 30, I forget which, but it escalates. But I had forgot about the $5 one, so I said, "Oh, I can get the $5 one and get 250 minutes. Cool." So I called the dentist. My mistake is like I've been waking up kind of freaked out, so I took my volume, I drank my coffee, I got awake, and I called. I thought they were open later than they were, so I called and I got somebody, but I got them at 4:30, and they close at 5, so they didn't want to fucking deal with me. So they were like, "Oh, our computers are down," which is code for I'm going to work, or I'm coming home from work after a long day in about a half an hour. Call tomorrow. The thing of it is, the way this phone has been acting, there's a chance that I could wake up tomorrow and it will be like, "Hello, this is Assurance Wireless. If you would like to purchase more minutes," and I could be in the same boat. Hopefully that's not going to happen, and I'll be able to call because last night uh, I had some real bad tooth pain, and this is TMI, but um, I was in the process of, let's see, we'll call it polishing the bishop, but I was having, oh, that's a natural painkiller. And people are embarrassed about that shit or whatever, and they're not embarrassed about popping pills or putting things in their arm. They're more embarrassed about a little old rub and tug. Rub for the women, I guess, and tug for the dudes. So, but not me. But I'm actually, you know, my tooth starts hurting in the middle of doing that. So I have to stop briefly while trying to maintain interruptions because I don't want to start over again. So like the tube's right there. So I got one hand on the tube and unscrewing the tube, and I got the other hand someplace else, and I'm putting the stuff on this on my tooth pain. Now I realize this is a horrible, unpleasant image to put in your head, but it is funny. It's like, okay, if my teeth are that bad that it can interrupt that and make me, uh, you know, actually, I unscrewed the top of the Orajel with my teeth while uh, Mrs. Righty Palm was taking care of business. So, uh, you know, I'm like, okay, this is bad. Okay, this is not. This is going to be really bad if I don't get this jumped on like immediately. Okay, I'm thinking this last night, and then today I thought, oh yeah, I can get that 5 minute thing on the phone, and that'll give me enough minutes to make appointments and stuff, and I won't have to rekindle any relationships with anybody in this building or in this neighborhood because I'm leaving this fucking neighborhood. I'm out, outie. Don't want nothing to do with nothing around here. So, anyways, um, yeah, so I decided like I don't care. Like if I can get, sometimes that place is such a chop shop out. It's such a bottom line dentist. You know, just it's so bad that they're like, can you come? They'll be like, can you come in 2 hours? You know, fuck no, I can't come in 2 hours. I actually could, I suppose, if I called a cab, but I have anxiety and stress, and I got a mouthful of trouble, and I need time to get my head straight because that's like one of the worst things for me, as it is for a lot of people going to the dentist. But I was thinking, like, if I can get in, if I call tomorrow and they give me an option to get in there, because they said they have limited opportunities for appointments on Friday. Their site says they're open Saturday, but I don't know. I'm gonna try to get in there as soon as possible. Okay, so I can jerk the gherkin in peace. Thank you very much, because I don't do that very much anymore. And uh, you know, I mean that's just ridiculous. Um, so I'm going to use. Point is, I'm going to use Sarda, which is a horrible service. I mean, their scheduling is horrible. It's a horrible service, but I have to wait 5 business days to use the good service, which is Scenic View Transportation. But I was going there with Sarda, or you can always get a ride in with Sarda, but you can't always get a ride home. So I will just use a cab to get home. And they won't probably do anything with my face anyway, but take x rays and write me a prescription for antibiotic. So, they probably won't do anything anyway. But they'll get me started, and they'll put you take antibiotic a couple of days, it usually knocks back a lot of the pain. And I felt feverish today. I took my temperature, and I was like, okay, I don't have a fever, I just feel fucked up. And so yeah, I thought I'd just uh, do a short follow up to yesterday, because I just didn't think of it. And that sucks, because if I would have thought of it when I first started having this trouble, it's like I wouldn't have wasted. It would have saved me $15, because I paid $20 for my second bout of unlimited minutes, and I'd already have my teeth taken care. I'd already have a start on getting my teeth taken care of, even though that's a horrible dentist place I go to, and uh, it's just poor people dentistry. There's nothing you can do about it. It's like I learned it a long time ago. I used to go to these people that were called the Peters. The Peters, like, they were a father and son team. Superb dentists. But once any dentist gets to a level where they can say, uh, fuck the poor people, they'll do it. That's happened to me 3 times. Where they'll be like, yeah, we got enough clientele built up now. We don't have to deal with the wait, because Medicaid or whatever insurance, they got to wait to get paid a lot longer, up to a year, um, than if people that have good insurance. So they just, even though us poor people with our poor people teeth, which I read in the book by Tony Hillerman, is what the Navajo in the book called their people, or people with that were poor. You know, they uh, uh, they called poor people the bad teeth people. Um, Even though, like, we're a fountain of business, they would much rather get paid by better insurance companies in a more timely fashion, and maybe deal with the higher class clientele that swore less and didn't say motherfucker whenever they felt pain, or whatever rich people say when they get stabbed in the wrong place in their face. But anyways, um, so yeah, I thought I'd just throw this as an addendum onto, so I can use rich people words. to yesterday's nonsense. It's like, oh, I didn't think of that, man, and it's like I thought of it too late because I don't use that $5. I used that once when I first got the phone and realized that that doesn't make any sense. You can have unlimited minutes, or you can waste $5 on 250 minutes. And if you have conversations with people, and certainly listening to me, you'll understand that I can waste 250 minutes very easily. Um, so, it just made sense to pay $15 for unlimited minutes until they started making me pay for unlimited minutes over and over again, which I think is a contradiction in terms. I'm pretty sure. The universe is infinite, except for when it ends, you know, that sort of thing. So, anyways, instead of yammering on in your ear like I usually do, I'm gonna keep this short, and hopefully I can wake up at a decent hour tomorrow and get to sleep tonight. No toothaches, no nonsense, and um, get that appointment made. That will take a huge edge off my anxiety just to get into the dentist and to get the process started. You know, they're gonna have to do a whole boatload of stuff in my face. I'm looking at a lot of appointments, but just to get it started and get the ball rolling, will bring my anxiety down. Because I started charting um, my volume on the 12th, and I'm like, okay, you are taking a lot of volume. You're taking 40 milligrams a day. All right, I don't know how I'm going to do today. I only took 10 milligrams so far today. And I'm thinking like I'm going to try to get some exercise. I'm going to try to wait till tonight and take 20 milligrams of a blood pressure pill and go to sleep. And, try to wear myself out walking on my Baker Sis knee. And, it's not like I didn't do anything yesterday because I washed out clothes by hand, which is very difficult. And, that's not an easy chore. So it wasn't like I did nothing yesterday. But, yeah. Anyway, so that's, you know, I guess this is, like I said, this is just an appendix to yesterday's video. Like a big duh on me for not thinking about this, but when you're terrorized by multiple teeth problems, and you have anxiety, and you have a Baker's knee, and you have that, my deal is like I can forgive myself for not thinking of the $5 option. Then I was like, oh, I didn't use the $5 option. Why they gray out the options is because it's unlimited. So you have to go down and you have to buy another unlimited, and it's like no. Yeah, crazy. Um. Anyways, like I said, I'm gonna keep this one very short for me, 13 minutes, which the normal person probably would have got on here and just said, "Oh yeah, I can make a dental appointment now because they have a $5 plan that I had forgotten all about where I could get 250 minutes," and that's what a normal person would do. But I am so far from normal that dude said ET can't phone home, and yeah, I am one alien motherfucker. So adios.